What is up, guys? This is Unforgiven. Welcome to my video. We're at the graveyard. Yeah, I really like this tree. This is the fucking build video. Now, I want to apologize for taking so long to do this video. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you that what I did, I recorded a 50-minute video, but I forgot to add the audio track, so there is no commentary. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for supporting me and for basically liking or disliking my videos. It's all up to you. Everything is fine, no grudges. I want to thank you for subscribing, watching, and I want to apologize to every person that contacted me in the past few weeks or months that I didn't reply. I do really try to reply to everybody, and every single one of you were really polite and respected my time. And if I'm in a dungeon, you wait, and that's really cool from you guys. But this is a build video, so also I still can't afford a professional microphone, so basically if you hear some weird noises, that's my dog, and I hope I won't be breathing too loud, that's for sure. My English is not my native language, so there will be some mistakes. Mock if you want, I don't mind. I don't have a stage fright. I really don't like doing build videos. So we're gonna stick around here for a while, and just basically what I'm gonna do is gonna jump straight to my build. Okay. As you can see, nothing much has changed. My gear stays the same, except my artifact and my tiny steel bracers, which I choose just so I can, you know. I am sick of Wont in Blood empowerment, like many of you, and I can't wait for the mod 12 when I can replace at least my armor and my boots, so I can stick with this helmet probably. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. You can see my base power, my base crit, my base recovery, basically all of my stats. What I did change, I left only 2 brutals, as you can see. The rest are radiance, and I'm using Transcendent Holy Avenger enchantment at the moment. Now, I did switch from Transcendent Lightning to Transcendent Holy Avenger because I like to experiment. I like new things. That's my thing. You know, I'm kind of a gear freak. I like to change stuff a lot. Maybe in the future I will switch to Terror. Who knows? Basically, you can see my gear, also my strength, my comm, and my dex, my rolls, my hit points. Everything is here. You can always pause the video and just check it out. Of course, you guys can always inspect me. I'm never hidden. You can always find me by my name or my handle at Blue Army, and check what I'm using. Now, I want to just point one thing out. Oh, sorry about that. I got disconnected. Yeah, my provider, they were here this morning, but apparently they didn't really do a good job because I'm still losing connection. Hopefully it won't happen a lot. So I do apologize in advance for that. Yeah, where were we? Okay. This is my gear. We're gonna hop straight to my powers. My powers. I am using for the class features Wrathful Determination, since I switched to Holy Avenger, and of course Destroyer. That's just 2 minor things I wanted to mention. We're gonna go to the feats. Now guys, there is no big secret about GWF. Anybody with an IQ higher than a hummingbird, no offense to anybody, I'm not saying that everybody is stupid or anything. If you look at it rationally, there is only one path you can actually go if you want to go DPS. So, like I said before, you can pause the video. We can go through my feats one by one. So we have like hit points maxed, We got my strength maxed, encounter power maxed. Very important, power equal to my defense, 20%, very important, because everything, as you can see later in the video, is revolving around power. I put 1 point in the constitution just for a little that extra hit points and a little bit of resistance ignored. We will need much more resistance ignored in the next module, but bondings will sort that out, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. I have 1 point in critical strike, but 3 points in devastating critical, which is critical severity, which is kind of important to me. Of course, like I said, I'm always spotted up as fuck. I had a guy on Reddit lately told me that, yeah, he spotted up his ass, he's soloing Cragmire Crypts. I'm gonna tell you, man, I did that dungeon from first try, and the fact that I did it, yes, I did use perks. Perks are potions. Don't be shy to use the pots. Pots are here for you. Yeah, that's right. They're not expensive. They're perks, and they can you know, they're not gonna give you that so much advantage like in PvP, for example, but they're gonna give you a little edge. So why not? This is the main watermelon sorbet is the main. It's a little bit expensive, I agree, but I have to say that's the best thing. And of course, Valstorm Elixir for critical severity, okay, which is 132 now because I obviously cannot afford Cabia Magus. Despite what people think, I am not a rich guy, and I just play this game very long. I can actually show you. I'm playing 333 days. That's a lot of in-game time. I know mechanics of the bosses. I know how to deal with the mobs in every dungeon. It's just imprinted in my fucking brain, which is a miracle. I mean, but never mind that. Okay, let's just, I'm not gonna make a 50-minute video. Let's just go to my feats again. So we went through all this. Of course, Destroyer Tree, Damage of Fat Wheels, Great Weapon Focus, Disciple of War, grants you power equal to your recovery and armor penetration. Very important, because like I said, and I will say this many times in this video, my whole build revolves around power. We have staying power that reduces target mitigation to my encounter powers by 10%, which is really good. Of course, we have executioner style, and what people call this is a slam build. This is not a slam build. I just fitted it in because when I pop my slam, it gives me 20-25,000 power. That's a lot of power, guys. And of course, slam is not so bad, slowing down the enemies and interrupting them. Of course, focus destroyer, and at the end, destroyer purpose. I'm not using nothing from the instigator tree. My good friend Wicked Duck, one of the best glyphs on the server, actually well, gave me advice to try Roletta's Battle Fury. As you can see, 25% duration of the Battle Fury, so it's increased in time. It's really good. The Battle Fury is awesome for boss fights and even for other fights. For the Sentinel tree, I'm using Unstoppable Recovery and Powerful Challenge. You know, the mark targets. You mark it, 50% more damage. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna jump to the boons now. Guild boons. Okay, these are all maxed. So power, defense, horse. You know, I like to be fast. And PvP, this is irrelevant totally. Now PvP campaign, I have all the boons from I don't play PvP for ages now, sadly, but you know what, it doesn't matter. We're gonna hop to Sharandar. I'm gonna tell you guys, all boons are offensive except the Mickey Mouse ones, the healing ones. I'm using the healing boons, but I'll show you what I mean. So let's go. 400 power, 400 crit, HP increased instead of action point gain. I got a lot of action point gain going on anyway. Elven Tranquility, gives me 20,000 hit points. That's one boon that's like a defensive one, well, healing one. Elvish Fury, when you kill a foe, you gain 135 power for 45 seconds. This buff stacks to 30 times, okay? Now that's a lot of power. When you take all things, when you pile up all the boons, all the things you do to get the power, this is a good boon because you kill a lot of shit. We are still great weapon fighters, of course. Dreadring, of course, power, lifesteal, resistance ignored. Why not? You know, I don't need deflect chance. Enrage regrowth. This is another defensive boon, a healing boon, what I call it. It's going to heal you for 20,000 hit points or a few seconds. Now that's already 40,000 that you can be healed. You have a chance to be healed. And of course, Rampaging Madness. Before it got nerfed, it was really cool. But even now, I'm using it actually because you know what? It's easy to gain to 50 stacks of madness, and then you get 4K power, 4K lifesteal, and 4K regeneration. You know, and screw the regeneration. 4K power, 4K lifesteal is really cool. You know. So we go to Icewind Dale. Not really good boons, but combat advantage bonus is really cool. Stamina gain. I am really dependent on stamina, which is why I like to keep myself mobile. I need to save my party members. Sometimes I have to run 3 rooms to revive somebody, and I have all that speed and all that stamina and overcharge defense. So and of course to position myself around the enemy, avoid the red circles. There is no more anointed army bullshit. So that's how it is. Sleet skills, critical severity, cool resolve. You gain 2K power based on how much stamina or guard you are missing. So that's more power to you. And I think I'm using avalanche here. It's bullshit. It just does some 15k damage. Okay. We're going to Underdark. This is really nice. Power, hit points, crit, hit points. Combat advantage bonus is increased by 10%. Why not? And you now regain stamina 5% faster. Why not? All the stamina I can get. Abyssal Strikes. This is 10% damage versus demons. Now I'm gonna cut in here just and slip this in. Use the overload slots. If you're fighting demons, why not? Just slot that Mark of the Demon Slayer, 10% against demons. CN, Demogorgon, normal Demogorgon. Why not? Just use it. If you're fighting, and that correlates with Abyssal Strike, so you got 20% damage versus demons. That's a lot. That's a lot actually. So utilize that. Don't be shy to use the glyphs. Don't be shy to use the overload things. Same goes for the giants, like for FBI. You know, we don't have marks for Spell Plague, but it doesn't matter. Mark of the Giant Slayer, rank 2. Mark of the Troll Slayer, rank 2. So if you're going FBI, why not slot that? Usually when I'm just fighting, doing regular dungeons, I'm using Greater Corrupt Black Eyes for power and Greater Corrupt Lethal for critical strike. Okay, going back to boons, where were we? Tyranny of Dragons, okay. 400 power, of course. Crit Strike, Armor Pen, Lifesteal, why not? I don't need regen. And now, of course, maxed out critical severity. The Maze Engine is a kind of a bullshit. You get that lifesteal severity, demonic influence. Okay, this one is good, combat advantage bonus. Stamina regenerates 10 faster in combat, which is also cool. Everything is based on stamina for me personally, okay? And Baphomet's Might is giving you 2k critical strike bonus for 6 seconds, which is important for me because I lowered my crit really low. Elemental Evil, Wave of Force, okay, 300 power, 4% lifesteal, 400 critical strike and Gale of Retribution, which gives you 1k critical strike and 24k hit points over a few seconds. Why not? Storm King's Thunder, horrible. 2% lifesteal severity, 400 stamina gain and 2% damage resistance. I don't care, we got that perk, we all have, I have 70%, I think, Everfrost resistance. So stamina gain. 2000 recovery based on how much stamina you're missing. Recovery equals power. Glacial strength, HP, and I am using one of each because they're all bullshit. I don't like them. And the last one, Cloaks Ascendancy, I'm using Hour of Despair. I have no idea what it does. If it stuns, it stuns. If it's not, I don't give a fuck. 2% critical strike severity, hit points, very good. And we have 500 recovery, 2000 hit points, very good. I use Aberrant Slaughter because I think when I hit those creatures, it's a low chance that they will die outright. I don't like any of these boons. So this is a lot of boons. You guys can pause the video and just check it out for yourselves. Companions. Now I like to experiment with my companions. They're all legendary. Don't judge me. And I hope you like the names though. Okay, so I have 1 and 2 Archons. I use Siege Master for 4% increased damage, 10% crit severity, and 5% crit severity. So sadly, like I said, I do not have Cadmium Magus. Hoping to get one, of course. And this is, I do not have a lot of companions actually. This is the companion Mage Slayer I use in Spell Plague. 10% more against Nostura's minions. I also use a lot of Sellsword because that percent, let me show you, it actually shreds 10% of the target defenses. Now I know there is that stacking and people are calling for nerf. I will not comment on that, I don't care. Basically that's it, those are my companions. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Radiant 12s and 2 Azure 12s in my defensive slots, 4 Radiants in offensive slots. Of course, bondings. That's okay. Let's go to the mounts. Okay, as you can see, I don't really have all legendary. Epic insignias. But I did my best to get most of the barbed ones for power. You know, I do not care much about this. You can see Assassin's Covenant, decreased defense, deflection, increased power, because I aim all to the power, and that's how my video is called. This is a power build. When you use a mount power, you need a legendary mount, sadly, for this. So basically, when you activate it, I will show you soon how it works. You gain power recovery, 10% power recovery, armor pen crit, yada yada yada. Magistrate patience 2 times. I have no idea why, but my friend told me it scales, so why not? Every extra damage is good damage. I am using 4k recovery as it is translating into power. I don't have, honestly, I don't have any other legendary mounts. You can see everything is 2k or 1k. So that's about it. Now let's go to some area to basically show you how I do my shit. Let's say we should go to River District and find a bunch of mobs to demonstrate how my power build is working actually. But this is a standalone. This is just me without outer buffs. Okay, we have 2. Let's go to the closest one. Just kill a bunch of stuff to get my action points up. There. That should do it. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how I gain my power. Now, there was a lot of questions. I'm really sorry. My mind is really distracted. If I forget something that you guys asked me, most of you just were interested in feats and stuff. But honestly, I'm going to show you how to, because basically there are people who took my advices and their DPS went up to 60% of their usual DPS, okay? And there are some people, somebody's already fighting here, okay? Real fast, never mind. Okay, we're gonna kill this little guy here. Okay, now watch carefully what is going on now. Slam, artifact, tensor transformation. Look at my power, 113k, self-buffed. So, okay, 108k. And then it's down to 92, 88. Okay? Now, that's how I do it. That's basically how I do it. So don't just rush into and do a fucking IBS. Do it properly. Hidden daggers, daring shout, and this is a really small piece we can do. Let's just hop instance. I'm sure I can find something better to demonstrate. Yes, I'm a smoker, bad habit, but what can I do? Okay, we have all the encounters here active. Let's go to the Nostura one. I think it's the closest. What I'm trying to explain to you guys that basically these enchants, lightning, holy avenger, terror, etc., they're all based on power. You want maximum power you can squeeze out of your squeeze out of your GWF, you know. And when you put that amount of power in a party with a good clerics or even a bad clerics and some master of the flame, you're gonna hit hard as a fucking truck. Okay, so we are entering the battle. We're going to do hidden daggers, daring shout, pop the slam, pop the artifact, pop the tensor transformation, and weapon master the shit out of them. Okay. Oop, I fell off. As long as you have more than 1, 2, usually when I have just 2 enemies left, I will always use Weapon Master Strike and finish it with IBS. Very simple. So again, hidden daggers, daring shout, mark them all, and Weapon Master the shit out of everybody. There we go. 90k power. Not a lot, somebody would say. Well, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna do the transformation again. Slam. Artifact. There we go. We're full power now. Look at and go. Look at and go. One target left. IBS. Okay, he's dead. Never mind. So that's about it, guys. I mean, do not overthink it. Don't get yourself caught up in that overthinking phase. Like, can I squeeze 1%, 2% more damage? Look, it's all about the power. For me, I am talking just for me. It's all about the power, guys. Crit chance, my crit chance will be between 85 to 93%. That's fine with me. 132% critical severity if I'm lucky with the little bunny, but I'm not, then I get 137. And of course you can always use, like I said, don't be shy to use potions. They are perks. There's nothing wrong in doing that. I'm always potted up, even when I'm talking with my friends, even when I'm at the campfire. It doesn't really matter, you know. So basically that's about it. I really don't know what else to say. If you're going FBI, use the Everfrost resist if you have a vivified set. Why not? 10% more damage, outgoing damage. Why not? Now I want to make one thing clear. I do use two setups. I'm not using loadouts, but when I'm soloing a dungeon, everything revolves around lifesteal. I have really high lifesteal from the guild boon, and of course I'm using I just replace rising lifesteal. I switch to steel defense, if I can find it. Where is it? Steel defense. So I'm immune, and I just switch to switch this artifact to a sigil of the devoted. So basically, I'm not always immune, but you really need to time that. If you watch my solo videos, I do not do that for any vanity or any kind of shit. I do that so I can make a challenge for myself. It's because the game is obviously without a challenge for me, at least. Okay, so I'm trying to devise some kind of plan or strategy until the next mod, and here we're going to regular rotation here. Everything is that, and you can see my crit was 29, and it's 23, so 81.6, 91.6. There we go. One enemy left. IBS, he is gone. Okay, so when I'm soloing stuff, like I said, it's different. I'm still doing a shit ton of damage, but I gotta be careful. I'm doing that. If you watch my videos, recently my friend asked me, ex-guildie asked me, why are you making solo videos? And I said because people can actually learn something from those videos. If you watch my movements, how I position myself to gain, to avoid attacks, how you gotta play smart. Just play smart, buff yourself, self-buff yourself, and you're gonna be fine. But here's the thing: you don't go into battle and just pop the IBS. Go with hidden daggers, do your daring shout, and weapon master the shit out of them. It's simple as that. I would queue for a dungeon now, but this is a build video after all. So I did show you my boons, my feats. You can pause the video. I'm not gonna. The only two encounters I am actually changing are Battle Fury on a boss fight, and this is for when I have a lot of enemies. You know, a lot of enemies, and I like to mark as much as I can, and utilize that feat. A powerful challenge. Why not? And also the daring shot is proccing lightning a lot. Now, some of you will ask me why I ditched lightning. I didn't ditch lightning. Like I said, I like to experiment, but lightning is proccing everything. I swear to God, it procced my washing machine and my microwave oven once. I don't know what's going on there. It's lagging my game. My whole screen is covered with, well, crits and non-crits. Steel Blitz is activating arcs. I don't know what's activating. Okay, let's do a big pull here. We're gonna take these guys. We're gonna go unstoppable. Mark them. Slam. Artifact. Look at those crits. And now we do our stuff. Now we fucking weapon master the shit out of them and hit the big guy. There we go. Now everything is subject to change. Try to devise a build that will work for you. Don't listen to others. Don't even listen to me. Just take the best what you can. I mean, some of my friends are now running with two loadouts. They're basically using Lightning and Holy Avenger or Terror. So for boss fights, for mob clearing, I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. Just don't. I mean, if you can afford 20 million to dump on the enchant plus two sets of legendary weapons, do it. But if you properly buff yourself, you will be just fine. I'm telling you, my hidden daggers, when I'm running with very good clerics, are hitting for 1.2, 1.5k million. So that's just hidden daggers. Not to mention my IBSs and my sure strikes. So even when I'm alone, without bonding procced, you should be able to like hit, I don't know, let's see, you should be able to hit 200, 300k, you know, hidden daggers. When the bonding procs, everything here, and in the next mod is going to revolve around power, and I really need to stress that out. But the most important thing is invest in your bondings. And I know it's expensive. I know it fucking sucks. This is an expensive game even for me. You can see my inventory. I'm not rich, but I just play a long time, and I did pay some money, but I grinded the shit out of my time, and I put a lot of effort in this character. And I only play one character. So basically that's about it, guys. I mean, I'm checking here the timer. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I appreciate it. If I don't respond immediately, don't be shy. Send me an email, send me a message on Facebook, or just leave a comment in the section below. Make sure to subscribe if you like my content. If not, it's not edited, it's not professionally done, but I really do my best. So basically, don't be shy. Ask me a question if you have any questions. Be respectful to each other in commentary section. I do not allow any insulting of other members. So, but my audience is really nice, and I really appreciate. I'm really grateful, and I wouldn't be here where I am now on YouTube without you guys. So that's about it. That's all from Unforgiven for now. I want to say I miss my guys from my old guild. I had to go, guys. You guys will know I love you. I'm not gonna name anybody. And greetings to my new guild. And that's how it goes in MMO. This was Unforgiven. This was my build. If you have any questions, like I said, you can pause the video. You can check the feeds. It's a straightforward line. Like I said, work on yourself, work on your rotation. My rotation is imprinted in my head. I already know what to do. That's simply how it is. That's all. I don't want to bugger you guys anymore. I'll see you in game. You know my handle. I'm not hidden. I'm open to everybody. Unforgiven at Blue Army. Send me a tell. You want to run? We'll run. Sadly, I don't know when I would be able to stream because of something is obviously wrong with my internet, and you saw I got disconnected. So I wish you all the best, and I will see you, and bye bye. That's it.